What is going on, everybody? This is CarVisionLA back at it again with another video. Namaste to my friends out in India, and hello to my friends out in Chicago, Bonner, Bonathan, and Bablo. So today we are going to be talking about the one thing that single-handedly dominates all content in this channel, and that is the 2017 Mk7 Volkswagen GTI that we are so blessed to call our own. Right over here. We're going to talk about everything we've done to it in the past year and a half, so get ready because this is going to be epic.
So the first thing we did to the car the day after we bought it was put this XPEL clear bra on it. This cost about $750. It is a worthy investment. Helps protect the $25,000 we just spent on this vehicle. And basically what it is kind of a plastic, think of it as like saran wrap for your paint. A lot stronger than that, of course. But basically what it does is protects your paint from getting chipped up by rocks that fly up and hit the car on the freeway, bug splatters, bird droppings, the whole 9 yards. This is, it may seem pricey at first, but it's a really good investment and really keeps your car looking great for years to come.
So the next thing we did to this car was we got the BEC Rep headlights. They were aftermarket. Because this car came with only a halogen lighting packet, we got these LED lights. So you see they have the rings right there, and then the red stripe the red stripes you see in most upper end GTI models. So those were about $550. They come from Canada, and they were a really good investment because they make the car look a lot more aggressive. So we'll leave the link down in the comments somewhere below. And we also put these eyelids on the car, which add to the aggressive style of the front end. When you see it coming down the street, you think it's like a little tornado coming straight out of Missouri, if that makes sense. But I think it looks a lot better.
The next thing we did to our 2017 GTI was upgrade the tail lights, the stock tail lights, to the Euro spec replica tail lights. As you can see right here, these look a lot better than the stock Mk7 US spec tail lights with the L-shaped halogen patterns and the dots right here. We have a very intricate LED pattern with this strip right here and these dots. And then the most noticeable thing is the sequential turn signals. We had to get that coded, but it really wasn't that hard. We just used OBD11 and had one of our friends who is very experienced with coding these cars take care of that for us. All in all, it cost about $650 for installation, and the part was about $580 with the wiring harness and everything.
So another thing that we did with the car was put on these tints, and they are SunTech tints, 35% in the back, 25% in the front. And we didn't get anything on the windshield because it is illegal in California to do so. But I personally think that it makes the car, it really contrasts well with the black color of this car, and it just makes it look a whole lot more aggressive. It also blocks out some of the heat that we get here in Southern California, and overall it's a really good investment. It was about $200.
One of the most recent mods we did to the car was starter up, Akash. That's right, it is a stock catback with a muffler and a resonator delete. As you can see, it is a little louder than, actually a lot louder than the stock exhaust with the muffler and the resonator. Makes the car a little bit louder because the one gripe I had with this car, this is a sports hatchback, it should have a louder exhaust. It was way too quiet stock. And this is not a permanent solution, but definitely a good temporary solution when we don't really want to spend the money on a true catback exhaust. If you're worried about drone, don't worry about it. As long as you're in a taller gear on the freeway, muffler and resonator delete shouldn't drone all that much.
So one of the things that I like the most about the Volkswagen GTI is the red color scheme. From the stripe at the front, to the plaid seats on the interior, to the red brake calipers, I just think it makes the car look a lot more sporty. So what we did to kind of add to that was we put on this red pinstriping. It was $5 at AutoZone for one roll, which is incredible. It's a pretty good price. So we put some on the back here, we put some on the sides right down here, and then we also put some on the front here. And you know, it's nothing much, but it adds to the flavor of the car. Again, $5 at AutoZone. It takes about probably an hour to put on. You just need some rubbing alcohol.
So another thing we did to the car was put our custom CarVisionLA vanity plates on here. In California, where we live, it cost me $50 up front and $43 a year added to our registration. In other states that might be different, so check your local DMV if you don't live in California. I think it really upgrades the look of the car. This is the legacy plate, black and gold. There's also many other options to choose produced from here in the state of California. But this really shows license plates don't have to make your car look ugly. You can really go nuts with designing your vanity plate, putting whatever you want on there. So I think it's a worthy upgrade. It just took a while. It took like 3 months because here in California our DMVs are overcrowded.
So we also decided to put a variety of decals on the car. We'll start out back here. We have the SoCal Mk7 decal. In case you don't know, SoCal Mk7 is a Mk7 Golf owners group here in Southern California. We also have the Save the Manuals decal because real cars don't shift themselves. We have a red SoCal Mk7 decal, a white CarVisionLA decal. 2 more stickers up here, one for CarVision, one for Steve's POV. That's our good friend Steve over at his YouTube channel. You can check him out somewhere up here. So in total, all the mods cost about $1,500, which is a pretty good deal considering we only paid $21,500 for the actual car.
Yeah, as he was saying, we only paid $21,500. We spent $1,500 to really make the car our own, and that goes to show you don't have to spend a lot of money to make your car look cool. We didn't pay that much for this car, and if you don't have an expensive car and you want to make it look nice, just go out, customize, do whatever you want with the car. It's your car, it's an expression of you, and just let your imagination go wild. We have huge plans for the GTI, so be sure to stay tuned, potentially lowering springs, new wheels, a bunch of other stuff in the works that I will not reveal to you right now. Be sure to hit that subscribe button to follow along with the build, as well as our 1994 Mazda Miata build, and follow us on Instagram at CarVisionLA. I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace out.